Hyundai so far has had a lot of models, a lot of exciting cars and a lot of crossovers as well. But one particular crossover needed a big refresh. This is the Hyundai Kona in its new second generation. It's got a better design, better interiors, and even more features. What is more packed in this car? We'll be taking a look at it right away. In this walk around video, we're going to be showing you the design, exterior, interior features, tech, and so much more. My name is Hercules. You guys have tuned into Drive Media Reviews. Talking about trims, you get Advanced, N-Line, N-Line S and Premium. Mostly in our videos, we do not show you the car fully when we are talking about the design. But if you look on camera now, you will see the car looks very crossover like. Again, there's loads to see. One particular thing I like is this window light that starts from the front, goes all the way there, and then kind of swoops upwards into a wraparound kind of effect. Also, you got this black element over here, so that kind of gives you a floating roof impression, sort of. But other than that, it's got plenty of cuts and curves on the front and the wheel arch, and even on the back. And the tail lights kind of swoop in from the side, so that's something really different. You can choose between 17 or 19 depending on the trim. And if you look, you're right between the wheels, you got this black element that kind of runs the length of it. Looks really cool. I will figure it. But the door handles over here are pull-out type with a request sensor. You just put a hand in, pull it close, feels really nice and premium. In fact, these door handles really feel nice and just make you want to hold it again and again. Other than that, you got integrated roof rails on the top. At the back, the first thing we will show you is the roof spoiler, which is integrated into the roof. You got a silverish finish along with a nice tail light that kind of F1 inspired. Shark fin antenna on the top. You got a rear wash pipe, again corrected bar effect on the back, similar to the front. But this is of course the tail light. It's like a LED DRL, I would say. And the main tail light is split lower down. You got LED tail lights along with halogen bulb for the indicator. Of course, Hyundai Kona written right over there along with electric badging since this car is the electric version. Another interesting highlight that I would want to show you is the pixelated effect lower down for the reflector, and got another splitter lower down with a brake light as well, or a fog light I would say. Not really sure which one it is. Let me know in the comment section below if you do know what exactly does the light do. Now I am managed to find a Kona hybrid at this dealership. You see a rather different front end, side skid plates on the lower part and even on the bumper. It's slightly different from the electric, and of course you do not have the charging port of course in this car. Other differences include rugged body cladding along the side that covers the headlight from the side, and the wheel arch as well, and it was rather different looking alloy wheels, again the same black and chrome finish which looks really nice, along with a hybrid badge at the back and a rather different bumper. If you see, again you got the body color black plastic and your satin chrome as well, along with a skin plate and a reflector or a fog light lower down. Rest of the car is pretty much akin to the same to the Kona electric that we have been filming. This is the Kona hybrid. Another point I would like to note is I did say that the interiors were going to be different on the hybrid and the petrol. Well, I stand corrected. After speaking to a Hyundai official, he did say that the interiors are pretty much the same. The only difference really being you have the gear console lower down if you have the petrol manual, otherwise it's pretty much akin to the Kona electric. Moving on to the interior of the Hyundai Kona EV, this interior looks really nice. You see, you got a lot of different things going on. Looks a bit busy. Materials are, of course, really nice. And there's lots to see as well. So let's jump in right away. Another thing I would like to note is we would have liked to see lighter colors on the inside of the Hyundai Kona. I'm not really sure if this is pertaining to the electric version of the car, but what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Steering of the Hyundai Kona is reminiscent of the Ioniq range. Again, you got a 4-dot moniker on the steering. Feels really great. It's a 3-spoke unit with a flat bottomish kind of effect lower down, and it's got tilt and telescopic adjust as well. What's not so common is the AC control over here. It's got a silver finish and is a cluster of buttons. In a sea where all the AC controls are being thrown into a touchscreen, this is a welcoming move, but I would say just too many buttons over here. Nevertheless, you having shortcuts over here is really better than having it in the touchscreen. So, yep, that's your EV start stop as well. And if you come lower down, you'll see you got charging sockets over here along with a wireless charging pad. Got a few controls here and your drive mode button that I will get to later in the video. You got twin cup holders over here which feel nice and rubbery, and you got this push button to activate the outer side so you can store your cup in really easily when you're out on the drive. Look, now of course, like the norm here, you got a 12.3-inch instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch touchscreen. It's powered off now, so I can't really show you, but you see you got a circular dial there that shows the door is open. That's something really cool. Again, not really a fan of this real estate of touchscreen that's been slapped onto cars because it's become a bit too common now, don't you think? But what's not so common is the AC controls over here. Along with that, you got storage box lower down and you got this movable storage area, so that's really convenient for storage. But other than that, if you're not using that, you got a really usable armrest over here that feels really nice. And since you don't really have your gear column over here, your hand is just free. Probably hold your drink or shift on drive modes whenever you're out on a drive, or to hold your partner's hand. I would say, however you fancy it. Let me know how you would use the armrest, which is finished off really nice and soft. You also got a glove box over here that is illuminated really deep, so you can store in a lot of stuff. Nice welcome move to see a white LED light on the inside, which is illuminated when you're out at night. On the top, you got a sun visor with a mirror and a light, but you got to switch it on and off. It's a nice LED light, and you can see you look really handsome. So let's just switch to turn it off. Along with the roof bar over here that will hold your lights on either side, and your SOS button as well. Your central rear view mirror is frameless, so you can see out a lot. So that's really another welcoming change. Other than that, everything is really great over here. Other than that, you got the Ioniq inspired gear stick mounted on the column. This is standard for all Hyundai electric cars. Of course, we have the hybrid or the petrol. It would be different, would be on the center console. What do you think about this particular example? Let me know in the comment section below. It's really comfortable. You can see accelerator, brake, and your dead pedal really nice. So it's really comfortable to drive as well. Not a like cramped over here. Door pad is finished off really nicely. You got plastic on the top. You got this soft touch material in the center. That's your door handle. Mirror and window controls with a storage area. You have with a nice handle to open and close the door. Bottle holder, and that's your speaker. So it's really nice, and of course huge window on the side, so that's really great. The only thing I'm really worried about is this A-pillar, which would be a blind spot, I would say. But do you think it's a blind spot? Let me know in the comment section below. I don't really feel it's much of an issue, as you can always see around the window really easily, so that's great. Talking about the front seats, they're really comfortable. They are really snug, holding in place really well. It'll give you a great view out, and if you want to increase the height of the seat, it is on manual adjust, but of course you do get electrical adjust as well. Other than that, headroom is really great. I mean, I have great amount of headroom, good leg room, good thigh support as well. Also, my shoes fit perfectly on the dead pedals of the car, so that's really great. If I shut the door, I can tell you that's the wing mirror on the out, which is really big. I can see a lot out. Gets electrical adjust as well. Back seats of the Hyundai Kona, I get another very comfy place to be. You have great amount of headroom. The side roof doesn't really cave in, even if it does. It's nice and soft, so it's great. Seat back is reclined right now, so I'm sitting a bit slopey. And even the rear part of the seat is slopey, but I should be having good thigh support, shouldn't it? I'm actually lacking a little bit of thigh support, but other than that, my shoes fit perfectly under the front seat, so that's really great. Got a big window so you can see out a lot, and it really feels airy over here. Third passenger will be comfortable, but it's going to be sitting ties up. Great amount of headroom, so that's really a plus point. But there's more goodies to check out over here, so let's get started with that right away. Rear passengers will be gifted by a really nice AC vent box at the back. So you got AC vents over here which are horizontally slat. You got a little laptop charging box over here along with USB charging as well, and twin USB sockets lowered down. Other than that, you got a net here to store your stuff and your phone or your magazines. And yep, central armrest is at an angle, so you can keep your arm here really nicely. You got twin cup holders, but if you keep your arm and your arm is really long, it's just going to knock over the tree, so you probably have to keep it this way. Nice to see your drinks over here, and it just sits flush. This is the boot of the Hyundai Kona Electric. It's really deep and you can fold down the seat almost. You got a passenger tray which is really huge over here, probably storing more stuff than your boot. But you got light over there which is LED along with a hook, slide storage box over here, and on this side storage box and a hook. So yeah, pretty much a lot. That's your charging cable since this car is electric. And if you lift this, you got even more storage. So yep, there's a lot. But let's do a boot test and check out how comfy is this. Let's do a boot test of the car right away. Time for us to do a famous boot test for the Hyundai Kona Electric. We'll lift the bag of cameras, but because of the passenger tray, I need to fold it in. Got a nice boot, nice loading lip. Even got a rubberized pedal over here, and it's not too high. If you do need some extra height though, you can just flip up the passenger tray and just slot your bag in. Really easy, but you got manual close for the boot lid. Talking about what's powering the Hyundai Kona, you can get it in petrol, hybrid, and electric. Of course, we will take a look at all of that in the next section right away. So, we did not have the engine details in the earlier section, but here we have it all. You have a petrol engine, you have a hybrid engine, and you have electric as well. All obviously in different configurations. Everything is up on the screen, so you can check it out right away and make your choice. It's really nice to see the Kona having various types of engine options, which would be really nice for the buyer. But let me know which one and which combo is your favorite combination. Features are said to be the most standout thing in the car. What's packed in the Hyundai Kona? Let's check that out right away, along with the safety, tech, and colors as well. And with that, we are done with the detailed walk around video of the Hyundai Kona. Which version is your favorite, the electric, the hybrid, or the petrol? Put that in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about the car as well in the comment section below. Remember to hit like if you like the video, share this video with friends, family, like my enthusiasts. So subscribe to Drive Media Reviews. As always, this video has been filmed and Custer Hyundai in Kona to come out to check out the cars. They got sales, service, really wide range of display of cars as well. Until we meet again, goodbye.